Today, more parking issues on campus and a famous golfer at UNF. That and more is all coming up right here on Spinnaker News. Hello Ospreys, I'm Taylor Johnson. You're watching Spinnaker News on Spinnaker Television. This semester has seen quite a few changes in parking on campus. One of those changes is slightly smaller parking spaces. George Andrewen with Parking Services explained more.
You will see some lots where the spaces are maybe about 8 feet and 10 inches because it meant that we can add another spot. So there are those kind of circumstances where we've done that as opposed to just leaving, 6 feet at the end doing nothing essentially. Or we'll convert those 6 feet of space at the end into like 3 motorcycle parking spaces. So we try to utilize every space and every piece of asphalt on this campus as much as we can for parking spaces.
Another issue with parking this semester has been the relatively empty third floor of the new Garage 44 extension. The floor was reserved for Housing A, but student government announced yesterday on its Twitter page that the third floor of the new garage has been converted to blue spaces. For more on this story, you can check out unfspinnaker.com. All right, Ospreys, it's time to see if it's going to be rainy today. Here's Catherine Marsh.
Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Catherine Marsh, filling in for Heidi Andrada here with your Spinnaker weather update. Grab your umbrellas before heading to campus today because it looks like we're seeing nothing but rain. It's currently 66 degrees and we have a 100% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms from this morning on until 4 p.m. with a high of 64. It's also looking a little breezy with southwest winds at about 10 to 18 miles per hour and could even get as high as 28. We still see showers continuing on through the night as well with a 60% chance before 10 p.m. Winds should also be settling down by them at around 11 to 13 miles per hour with a low near 42. If this rain won't stop you, Surfline reports that waves will be about 1 to 2 feet, which is about knee to thigh high. And finally for tomorrow, the rain should be letting up with mostly sunny skies and a high around 59. Looks like this rain could possibly be bringing in a cold front as temperatures seem to be dropping. Well, that's it for today's weather report. Now let's take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Thanks, Catherine. And now for your sports report, here's Alex Kratz.
Hey there, Ospreys. I'm Alex Kratz here to get you caught up on UNF sports action. The softball team beat the University of Maine 3-0 and James Madison University 1-0 in a doubleheader this past Friday, but fell short in the last 2 home tournament games. Saturday, the Ospreys took their first loss of the season against Virginia Tech 7-4, and later on took another loss to Jacksonville State University 6-5. The women are set to play today at the UNF softball complex at 5 p.m. against Florida A&M. Over on the court, the men's tennis team dominated their opponents. The Ospreys shut out UCF 4-0 on Friday and beat Furman 4-1 on Sunday. And over on the green, the men's golf team finished 7th at the SunTrust Gator Invitational on Sunday. They would finish the tournament with a 54-hole total score of 874. And speaking of golf, a famous female golfer visited UNF recently. For more on this story, here's Diane Colley.
Paula Creamer, a top-ranked LPGA player, recently visited UNF to teach a clinic for junior golfers. The clinic allowed young golfers to learn about the professional world of golf as well as receive some tips and tricks on improving their game. Creamer explained why she takes the time to meet with these kids.
I think it's neat that you can come out and you can meet with the kids and you can sit and talk, and it's not every day that you get to meet a professional golfer and have that one-on-one kind of period.
A whole day event, kids were able to ask questions as well as receive one-on-one lessons from the pro. Creamer demonstrated how she perfects her swing, showing off her technique and personal style. Emily Alp, a junior on the UNF women's golf team, described how impactful Creamer's visit was.
I think it's great to all these young girls get to see one of their big role models, like both on and off the golf course.
For UNF Spinnaker, I'm Diane Colley.
Well, that's all for your Spinnaker Sports Action today. Taylor, back to you.
Thanks, Alex. Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Spinnaker News, but for more on the stories reported today and other stories, you can check out unfspinnaker.com. You can also like the Spinnaker on Facebook at facebook.com/UNFSpinnaker, and you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UNF Spinnaker. For Catherine Marsh and Alex Kratz, I'm Taylor Johnson. Have a great day, UNF.